That's why I repeat my point. Your way of dressing up is the first statement, and your words are punctuations. They are commas, they are full stop after you've given your what? Your first statement.
My first statement.
Before even you speak.
But you can't go with a suit. I think you know how people do wear during Roratios.
I really I guess I understand
you get it.
How they are supposed to wear.
Ni msimu wa baridi.
Unajua let me tell you you see these people from Lemuru and
by the way wameachilia hii kitu yao watu wakina
ni kama hawakuifunga vizuri inazurura
inatanga
if you want to be the best speaker, the best articulator and the best storyteller, you need first to know how to dress up,
be decent,
give the right statement, first statement. 2, punctuate yourself, give the right words.
How you talk,
and how you talk is what I'm saying. The way a mad person and a normal person is differentiated is from one,
how you
wear, how you dress up, because you see a mad person gets out,
he can even walk naked,
full naked, but because you understand that person is not okay, you have no question with the person.
You can't.
So the moment mimi nikiangalia,
but just meet up with Dan. What we are talking about does not only apply while you are talking or while you are in a congregation.
Yes.
Even when you are talking to your partner. Yeah.
Wow.
While you are talking to your colleagues.
And the moment maybe you are called for disciplinary action by your bosses and you wear blue and black, it reduces that you see that anger. It reduces the anger. And as a matter of fact, this is something that is proven.
Wenye mko na boss kisirani sikizeni hii ni mtuambia hata kama sisi tumeduga vile inafaa. Unajua tunaweza kuja kuhubiri hapa wine na sisi yenyewe tunakunywa maji.
Unajua I found myself in a discussion na mtu nikamwambia, do you know the reason to where you wear clothes? It's not because of yourself.
Exactly.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the what?
Our podcast.
That is the Unfiltered Mind Show.
Unfiltered Mind Show, sir.
And in today's Unfiltered Mind Show, we are going to be unfiltering a common topic that is well looked upon. A topic that speaks
before you open your mouth.
Now you can imagine a topic that speaks before you open your mouth. And that is none other than how you dress and how you do what?
And how you speak.
You see, the way you speak and the way you talk really matters. And let me tell you, in this show, confidence will be meeting up with appearance and self-respect will be meeting up with what?
With self-expression.
Because whether you're walking into a boardroom, whether you are in front of a congregation or even you're walking along the street, the way you've dressed and the way you speak really tells a message. And my question is, yours, what message does it pass? Anyway,
grab your seats, grab your drink, have a seat, and enjoy the show.
And as well as you grab your seat, don't forget to turn up your volume as we unmask the confidence that comes from the appearance.
Also, don't forget to subscribe, share, and like the video.
I'll be your host, Peterson.
And I'm Mr. Dan.
Let's get into it.
Let's get into today's business.
Let's talk about how you dress
and how you speak.
Now, my question really goes, Dan, Mr. Dan.
Yes.
What does decent dressing really mean in the current world? That is the question.
Decent dressing, not only dressing. You mean decent?
I mean decent.
Yeah, let me see this. That the world has changed.
Yes.
And as far as the world has changed, we are supposed to change.
Okay.
Is it? Are we
sure.
supposed to change with the world?
Definitely.
So, decent dressing in the current world, what does it refer to? One, it refers to how you wear your clothes.
Okay.
That are one, appropriate. Number two, respectful. And number 3, suitable.
Suitable.
4, they are either appropriate,
Okay.
respectful, and suitable for a particular thing.
So decent dressing is it's referred in accordance to a particular
a particular setting, a particular culture, and occasion.
So as in, what does it mean wearing suits is what we call decent dressing?
No. Because let me tell you this.
Okay.
You can wear a suit
Yes.
in a place where you are supposed to wear a sweatpants.
Okay.
Because you can come decently wearing in the wrong occasion.
Okay.
You can come wearing a suit where you are supposed to wear a cultural attire.
Okay.
You get it?
Yes.
Now, a suit, you can wear it where you are going to work.
Okay.
Where you are in the office.
Okay.
You get it? But you cannot wear a suit when we are attending an occasion where we are supposed to be like, for example, a Rurashio. You can't go with a suit. I think you know how people do wear during Rorashios.
I really, I guess I
you
understand
get it.
How they are supposed to wear. But I'm trying to look into this word, a decent dressing. And it's a technical jargon. It's a terminology that is bringing some conflict and some how do you call them? A lot of discussion and argument, especially in the current generation.
Yeah, it even because came up with a slogan: "My dress,
my choice."
My choice.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because the moment you say decent dressing, someone else understands it differently.
Yeah.
And others misunderstand it. Because to me, wearing a ragged trouser and a vest might be the decent dressing.
But can you attend an occasion with that ragged trouser?
Some people do. Some people do. And if you get to know it deeper, they tell you, I think I'm okay. Because you can't tell me you get out of your house with that vest and a ragged trouser. You don't understand that you are weirdly wearing.
I think you can be the odd one out.
Yes.
And people seems to be very old nowadays.
Okay.
They want to do what they think it's right for them.
Okay.
Not what it's right for where they are going. Not what it's right for the occasion they are attending. Not what is right for the people whom he or she is going to meet.
Okay.
So, let me see this, sir. You cannot come wearing an attire. Let me call it an attire. I don't know. I have used the correct term. An attire that is exposing your body parts, and you are coming to a church.
Unajua, I found myself in a discussion na mtu nikamwambia, do you know the reason to why you wear clothes? It's not because of yourself.
Exactly. Now I can see what you are thinking about.
You dress up because of your fellow, and if it were for your case, for your own, you'd stay like that. That is why in your house you can dress the way you want,
and you can even stay without clothes in your house.
Yes, but you see, the moment you realize you're going out to meet up with new people, you are going out to meet up with people, you need to dress up. So the moment we talk about decent dressing is a dressing code that is appealing and is not bringing up some complication and some because you see the way a mad person and a normal person is differentiated is from one
how you wear,
how you wear, how you dress up, because you see a mad person gets out,
he can even walk naked,
full naked.
Yeah.
But because you understand that person is not okay, you have no question with the person.
You can't.
So the moment mimi nikiangalia,
but just meet up with Dan, wearing a boxer, and walking on the street. Definitely. Yeah.
I'll question. I have some question, and I'll be like, "What's wrong with you? are you okay? Because from people will address you the way you are dressed.
I think-
if you're dressed okay, I will address you as a normal person. If you dressed weirdly,
I think you are mad.
definitely.
So I think the way you dress,
Yes.
and as we have said, the way you dress talks before you open your mouth.
Yeah. And by the way, our viewer, we said at the beginning, we are going to be talking into going to be discussing a topic that speaks
Before you open
before
your
you
mouth.
open your mouth. Because you see, this is a topic where even you don't need. I usually say your dressing is the first statement,
Exactly.
and
exactly.
your words are punctuations.
Of what?
Oh, right,
Oh,
right.
oh,
Touch somewhere.
Write that one.
Take note.
I
take
think
note.
you had practiced for this.
yes.
You had done a lot of.
This is a point that is coming up, that your dressing is a statement, is the first statement. Your way of dressing is the first statement.
So can I ask this question,
Yes.
sir? Do you want to misquote the quote that says "My dress, my choice"?
Yes, I don't.
Do you agree with that quote?
No, I don't agree with it because Mimi,
Is it a
I
quote
believe
or a phrase?
it's not a quote because it's not written. It's a phrase that is oftenly used by
Mostly our ladies.
Okay, I don't know. Anyway, by the way, as we continue, give us a comment there. What do you think about this topic? And I don't want to disagree, but we're just giving our views. I give my own views pertaining this topic. Your way of dressing and your way of speaking. We've begun with the way of dressing before we now move on to the what. So
Now,
my point was.
let me tell you this before you bring up your points. Today you are bringing hot points, and in the hottest show.
Exactly.
Let
Yeah,
me
sure.
ask you
Okay.
just a simple question.
Yes.
You yourself, what do you call decent dressing? How can you explain it? Not with your words, but how do you dress and you see, oh, today leo na wakunywa, leo ni mimi kuongea kiboko yao. Ni aje hivyo?
Okay. Let me say this, Dan. When we say that you are decently dressed up, it definitely means that you are best dressed up, suited for a particular event or a particular. It's a point that you give. I'm just embarking on whatever you said.
Yeah.
It first of all, it refers to the events that you are going. If you're going for a wedding, a decent dressing, it's different from a decent dressing when you're going to a church service or you're going to
for a cultural event,
a burial. And as well, if, for example, if you're called by your boss for
an interview,
even for some
disciplinary action,
disciplinary actions. The way you dress is not the same way you dress when you're going to a burial.
You have to go dressed in a way,
and that is where now I say colors matter, because I think, for example, if you are called by your boss for disciplinary action,
siwezienda na ile hata anaendanga nayo mada.
Hapana, the best color, let me teach you something. The best color to wear is brown and blue. Did you know that? Teach us this. Let me teach you that. Write it somewhere.
Write it somewhere. Today our guy is shining.
Lecturer. I'm lecturing.
Our lecturer is lecturing.
Ladies and gentlemen, you see, when we talk about, you asked me about decent dressing.
Yeah.
And I'm saying that it first depends on the particular event.
Exactly.
That you are heading to. That's where now we get to define decency.
Yeah.
If you are heading to a celebration, if you are heading to a party, that is party.
You are going to party.
If you're heading to a wedding, there is a particular way in which you dress up.
Exactly.
But the good thing, you usually have a conscience, unless yours is dead.
No. My
but if your conscience is alive, you need to understand and you need to know if your dressing code is Okay, because we've said your dressing code is the first statement. So if you see the response that people are giving is huyu jamaa amevaaje,
amekuja na
so it means your first,
matabara.
yes, definitely says your first statement, the way you are dressing up, it's not okay.
So
right?
exactly. So you
so
want
even
me,
before
even
the punctuations,
before I talk,
yes,
even before I talk,
we've said
the way I am,
yes,
really speaks,
yes,
more
it is
about
speaks.
me.
It is speaks, not even, it is speaks more. That's why I repeat my point. Your way of dressing up is the first statement, and your words are punctuations. They are commas, they are full stop after you've given your what? Your first statement.
My first statement.
Before even you speak.
My first statement is my appearance.
Yes, your appearance. That's why people will address you the way you are dressed.
Oh.
If you are dressed,
I can see where you are driving from.
yes, if you are dressed, we say you are dressed to kill. If you are dressed to kill, as in you are ukodop. If you are, yes, ukodop.
Luku iko fiti.
Look good. If luku iko fiti, depending on that particular event, then definitely people will address you in a respectable manner.
So ni kumaanisha,
yes,
siwezi enda mazishi na nguo yenye nilisimamia nayo harusi.
Yeah. Because you're going to sorrow. You are going to show some
so black shoes.
Yeah,
because
black.
Most of the time we do wear black.
Yes.
Where we are going for burial ceremonies.
Yes.
And where we are going for weddings, we do wear bright colors. Teach us about brown and what?
And blue.
Let's get into that before we conclude on this and we dive into how you speak.
Before we now dive into how you speak, remember, we are talking about how you dress
and how you speak.
And how you speak. And for real, you can see appearance is meeting up with confidence.
Exactly.
Because the moment you dress up well,
you are confident enough.
Yes, you are confident enough. And that's why when even you are called for meetings, you're called for congregation, if you're dressed up well, you'll always feel, I'm good.
Na mtuambia hata kaa sisi tumeduga vile inafaa. Anyway, unajua tunaweza kuja kuhubiri hapa wine na sisi yenyewe tunakunywa maji.
Anyway, so
teach us about brown and blue.
Brown and blue. You see, brown and blue, it's a calm color.
Calm. My best color actually it's blue. Do you know that?
Yeah,
I do like blue.
You like blue? Okay.
And I was told there is something that it means. It means something. The color that you like means something.
So what does your color mean?
A topic for another day.
Okay. Sawa. So I was on blue and brown. So blue and brown is a calm color, and this color mostly, whenever it's used, it portrays some coolness. And the moment maybe you are called for disciplinary action by your bosses, and you wear blue and black, it reduces that you see that anger. It reduces the anger, and as a matter of fact, this is something that is proven.
Wenye mko na boss kisirani sikizeni ni.
And actually you can even do research. You can do your own research. Blue and brown, it's an indicator of calmness. And it lowers your anger.
Can someone try this and you just comment and tell us does it really work or this guy is just enjoying us?
No. I'm not joking. I'm super serious.
Okay, let's just hope that this thing will work. Someone should try this, not me. Mimi siwezi jaribu hiyo. Najua, but not me. So, how do you talk? How do you speak? Yes, umevalia vile inafaa. Umedungia vile inafaa. Luku iko fiti. Then, the next thing, how do you address people? How do you talk to your colleagues? How do you talk to the strangers you meet on the way? Wale watu umekalishana nao kwa basi, mtu mkikalishana na yeye, maybe akusukume kidogo. How do you talk?
And respond.
And now, let's get into how You
talk.
Thank you.
Now, let me embark on my first statement. I said, your appearance is what?
Your appearance
Is the first statement.
Is the first statement
That you render or you give to the people who are listening to you.
Or who have seen you.
Who have seen you. That is the first statement.
The audience now.
The audience. And then, the words or the speech now is the punctuation. So now we are talking about the punctuation. After now you've rendered your first statement.
Let's now punctuate this.
Let's now punctuate this. So we are dealing with commas, full stop, and abbreviation.
Alama ya dukuduku.
Alama ya dukuduku. And all this is to make the first statement meaningful. So even if you decently appear, but you are not punctuated, paragraph will be read as a full passage. Without commas. All right. So the moment you combine these two, I think you will be the best one public speaker, because you see, public speaking is a combination of these two facts. If you want to be the best speaker, the best articulator, and the best storyteller, you need first to know how to dress up.
Be decent.
Give the right statement, first statement. 2, punctuate yourself, give the right words.
How you talk.
And how you talk is what I'm saying. So now, the way you present your thoughts, that is what we say as speaking or talking. You see, whatever I'm telling you guys, whatever I'm presenting to you in form of words, I'm sharing my mind, I'm sharing my thought. And it's so awkward if you don't know how to present your words to people in the right way. Because you'll always have the idea, you'll always have the thought, but the worst thing, you will always die with
how
it.
To deliver.
You'll always die with it because you don't know how to deliver. You don't know how to compose your words. You don't know how to articulate words. You don't know how to, there's intonation, there's a rhyme, there's...
Someone told me this.
Yes.
That a good speaker
Yes.
is fast, starts with respect.
Yes.
How do you respect people while you are speaking? First, how you greet them.
And acknowledge them.
Yes. Stop calling people with their names.
Hey, Kababa.
Kababa. Come on this side. Kababa.
Kuja kijana. You see, the way you first approach them means a lot.
So you should use titles.
Your Excellency.
Titles.
Honorable members.
That shows respect. Number 2, greet them. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Good evening.
Yeah, wow.
Stop going there and start giving them stories as if wanajua kwenye ulikuwa na vile wamekuwa.
Yeah.
Number 2, be a good listener.
Thank you. Before even giving your words, your thoughts,
be a good
listener.
Let them speak without interpreting. You get me?
Yes.
Show the interest by nodding.
That is the non-verbal cues. Non-verbal
saying things like,
communications.
I see. That makes sense. I got you.
Okay. Yeah.
Then, while it comes to your time to speak clearly and politely.
Yeah.
Speak
Clearly.
and use simple and respectful language. Usishautie watu. Usinishautie wewe. Usinishautie. Unajua hiyo? Mbona unanishautia?
Usinishautie bwana.
Usishautie watu. Avoid shouting. Mimi by the way hata mimi sishauti yangu.
You see, the moment
or rude words.
The moment you shout to someone, you are ruining the mood.
There is somebody who says, think before you speak.
Yeah.
That's where it comes in. Think before you speak.
Yeah.
Think.
Yani, have evaluated. If I give out these statements, will they hurt someone? And if I deliver this statement, how will they respond on the worst case? You do a lot of calculations.
Yeah. Think. number and the other one, be a friendly speaker. Be a friendly speaker and be open. Engage your audience. Smile. You get it?
Yes.
And ask open-ended questions.
Yes.
Like what do you think about this? Like for example, our viewers, what do you think about this?
Na ndo tulianza na kuwauliza swali.
What do you think about this?
Tuliuliza swali you see, whether you're getting into a boardroom for a meeting, whether you are walking along the road, or you are in front of the congregation, the way you speak tells a lot, and it tells a message. And that's why nimeuliza, that's why niliwauliza, what does your dressing code, what kind of message does it deliver? It's a rhetorical question.
It's a rhetorical question. You should answer it by yourself. Answer it for
so
yourself.
We've engaged them in a way.
We have engaged you. So, and let me say this. Whatever we are talking about does not only apply while you are talking or while you are in a congregation.
Yes.
Even when you are talking to your partner. Yeah.
Wow.
While you are talking to your colleagues. Yeah. Be a friendly person. Be open. Ask them how was your day. It shows that you are friendly. So
you are engaging you are engaging the audience. As a way of communication. And I've realized there's a big problem when it comes to communication. There are some etiquettes that are lacking when it comes to approaching people for vibe, for communication.
Unajua kuna mtu alisemanga ati kuna place mnaedanga ati like plezo atokee si mnasimamanga.
Yes.
Kuna mtu anasema nimesimama lakini kwa roho nimeketi.
You see, if you lack that etiquette of communication and politeness and those etiquettes that you umetupea, friendliness.
Yes.
And kitu ingine pia the way you articulate the words. And the way you raise your intonation ndio kushautiana. Unaweza kuwa the word that you are speaking, you are articulating is supposed to be of low tone. Now may raise you see the problem with communication, the moment you change the tone, it brings in another meaning. Right? It's like the most of our language, the local languages, you find a single word can be articulated severally with different meaning.
Exactly.
Hey, ladies and gentlemen, it's turning to be very much sweet. And don't forget, it's our what show?
Our Unfiltered Mind Show.
And in Unfiltered Mind Show, today we are talking about a topic that speaks even before we open our mouth. And that is what? How we
dress
and how we
speak.
Yes.
And we have already said what is decent dressing.
Yes.
And now we are on how do you talk? How do you relate with people?
Yes.
How do you communicate with your colleagues?
Exactly.
How do you communicate with your partner?
Yes.
Communication
is the key.
And we have given some four
those are
etiquettes,
the upcoming episodes, and we've only handled the first one, which was what decent dressing really means to today's world. And in the next one, don't miss up, because we are going to unmask the confidence that comes with appearance and speaking. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen,
know when to speak.
Yes.
And know when to keep quiet.
And how to dress up.
Know where and when. Like now, ni msimu wa baridi.
Unajua, let me tell you. You see, these people from Lemuru and
by the way, wameachilia hii kitu yao watu wakina go.
Ni kama hawakuifunga vizuri. Inazurura.
Inatanga.
Because let me tell you. Anyway,
if you are from Lemuru, tafadhalini kujieni hii kitu yenu. By the way, inatupea headache, inatusubua.
Anyway,
kujieni hii kitu yenu, watu wa kutoka pande za Kinagop. Ni Kinagop.
Kinagofu.
Adwa Kinagofu. Yes, you can come for these your things. Inatangatanga huku. And
sisi broken the walls. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for listening to and watching, and don't forget
share
to click the subscribing button. Ako kako hapo chini ka subscribing and like. Na pia wafanya nini?
Na mshare, na mu like, muniraikia na mushare
Because
na musubscribe.
we have another upcoming episode because we have 3 more sub questions to handle, and only on speaking and dressing up.
We also have other topics that we have not handled the part 2.
Yes.
And we are going to do this. It's only that we are waiting for a guest, and if he doesn't turns up, we're gonna do this.
Anyway, I was your host, Peterson Wairegi.
And Mr. Down.
See you in the next episode.
Kudos.